Well, well, well. It looks like Meghan Markle has once again done what the haters said she couldn't. And isn't that becoming a beautiful pattern? Welcome back, beautiful people of the Royal Sussex Squad. If you're listening right now, you already know what time it is. Today we are celebrating power, elegance, entrepreneurship and resilience, because Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has just restocked her As Ever Rosé. And the twist? It's got that signature Meghan touch. Subtle, graceful, and impossible to ignore. Now, before we get into the juicy details of the newsletter announcement, let's be clear about one thing. What Meghan has accomplished with As Ever is not just a celebrity side hustle. This isn't about a duchess cashing in on fame. No, this is about a visionary, a mother, a philanthropist, a businesswoman who is building legacy from the ground up. A woman who left a toxic institution and is now creating spaces, products and opportunities that actually empower people. Let's talk numbers, shall we? Her first wine drop, a 2023 Napa Valley Rosé, sold out in under an hour. That's right, less than 60 minutes. While some royals out there are still fumbling around looking for a purpose beyond photo ops and empty ribbon-cutting ceremonies, Meghan is selling out product launches in a flash. That's demand, that's influence, that's impact. And let's pause and think about what that really means, because Meghan isn't just putting out wine, she's putting out an experience, a vibe, a lifestyle, something rooted in joy, in connection, in intentional living, and all of it under As Ever, her brand that keeps reminding us that elegance and purpose go hand in hand. Now, in this latest July 30th newsletter, and I must say chef's kiss, we got an update that the 2024 vintage is coming next week. And what did they say? The new rose marries the same harmony of notes from our first blend and creates an elegant medley of delicate yet memorable flavour. Let's break that down. Meghan isn't just slapping her name on something and calling it a day. She is curating, she is blending, she is crafting, and that's a word the British tabloids clearly don't understand, craft. Because what Meghan and her team have done here is art. This is storytelling through wine. It's sun-drenched Napa Valley in a glass. It's barefoot picnics, it's sunset dinners, it's moments of peace and luxury, designed with love. And just look at how beautifully the team described it in the newsletter. You'll want to clink glasses with friends as the sun sets, toasting to a summer of joy. That's poetry, y'all, and it's marketing done right. Now, contrast that with the kind of headlines we keep seeing in the UK tabloids. Meghan's failing again. Where is Meghan? Is the brand in trouble? Blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, she's out here selling out not just wine, but her signature teas, cookie mix, apricot spread, and yes, even flower sprinkles. Every single product drop has flown off the shelves like wildfire. And you know what? That's no accident. That's called power with purpose. Let's talk Instagram now, shall we? Because the visuals from the As Ever Instagram account are stunning. The kind of branding that captures warmth, freedom, elegance and California glow. The wine being poured along the coastline, nestled in the sand, captioned with, "Oh, how we love seeing the world through rose-coloured glasses, perhaps even better." That's what we call marketing with soul. That's not gimmickry, that's identity. Now, of course, the naysayers are going to try to spin this. They'll say it's just wine. But when the other side of the family can't even produce a coherent PR campaign without backlash or embarrassment, what Meghan is doing shines even brighter. She's created a brand that reflects her values, quality, warmth, intention and celebration. It's not about mass production, it's about curating joy. And here's what really gets me. In her Instagram story video, Meghan said something that tells you everything about her leadership style. She said, "We spent so much time making sure we had so much more inventory. And you guys are doing it again." That's gratitude. That's humility. That's a founder who respects her audience and honours their support. She could have blamed suppliers. She could have shrugged and moved on. But no, Meghan stands with her customers. She shows up. And let's be real. This is what the British press hates. They hate the fact that Meghan doesn't need the institution. She doesn't need to bow and curtsy her way through life to be relevant. She has created her own lane, her own rules, and the world is buying in, literally and figuratively. Now, let's bring Prince Harry into this for a second, because let's not forget, he's been right there beside her. supporting her vision, lifting her up. The same man who once said he'd do whatever it takes to protect his family has become a quiet but steady force behind Meghan's entrepreneurial journey. And while the press tries to isolate Meghan as some lone operator, let's never forget that Harry and Meghan are a team, a unit, always have been, always will be. And the hate is loud, but it's also predictable. Because when a black woman dares to succeed, dares to build, dares to thrive outside of the system that tried to suffocate her, it makes a lot of insecure people uncomfortable. They want her to crawl back. They want her to fail. But here's the truth. Meghan Markle is thriving. She's not begging for headlines. She is the headline. She's not waiting for the palace to define her legacy. She's already written her own. Let's not forget, she told People magazine earlier this year, I see myself as an entrepreneur and a female founder, and if the brand ends up influential, then that's great. That's not arrogance. That's confidence rooted in purpose. And that's a message every young woman watching can take to heart. So let's all raise a glass. Rose if you have it, water if you don't, and toast to Meghan's success, her fire, her spirit. Because this isn't just about wine. This is about resilience. This is about turning pain into power, hate into hustle, exile into empire. Let the haters squawk, let the trolls spin. Meghan is too busy building. And to those who keep asking where Meghan is, she's exactly where she's always been, in her lane, in her power, and in full control of her narrative. Meghan Markle announces restock of As Ever Rosé with a subtle twist you didn't see coming. The Duchess of Sussex's first alcohol offering from As Ever sold out within hours. Meghan Markle revealed that the second batch of wine from her As Ever brand will be available to purchase next week in a newsletter. The Duchess of Sussex's first alcoholic offering, a 2023 Napa Valley Rosé, quickly sold out on July 1st. Meghan also previously announced that a Méthode Champenoise Napa Valley sparkling wine was planned for the near future. Meghan Markle's first wine restock is coming soon, and with a small change from the initial batch. The Duchess of Sussex, 43, made the announcement through a July 30th email newsletter for her lifestyle brand, As Ever, that a 2024 Napa Valley Rosé will be available for purchase next week. It follows a 2023 Napa Valley Rosé, which sold out less than an hour after it went on sale on July 1st, making a year's difference between the two wines. The newsletter said, "We hope you've been having a beautiful summer, enjoying the adventure of travel or the calm of home, finding beauty in the little things and perhaps trying something new." Sharing some of the positive feedback on the first wine drop from the brand, they continued, "This affirmed all of the love, time and effort our team and our founder poured into curating this blend to evoke the sun-drenched spirit of Napa Valley and the breathtaking tenor of the California coast. Thank you for filling our cup," it continued. "Now it's time for us to fill your glass. We are pleased to share that our 2024 Napa Valley Rosé will be available for purchase next week. It marries the same harmony of notes from our first blend and creates an elegant medley of delicate yet memorable flavour. You'll want to clink glasses with friends as the sun sets, toasting to a summer of joy. Barefoot or in sandals, dressed up or dressed down, this rose may become your favourite accessory for alfresco lunches and dinners at dusk." It read, signed, "Cheers, the As Ever team." Also, on July 30th, the As Ever Instagram page shared new photos of the latest offering being poured on the coastline and nestled in the sand. Oh, how we love seeing the world through rose-coloured glasses. Rose-coloured glasses, perhaps even better. Our new vintage of As Ever's beloved rose is available next week, the snaps were captioned. Stay tuned for more details and timing. The first batch of rose, described as a bespoke blend with soft notes of stone fruit, gentle minerality and a lasting finish, marked the beginning of As Ever's expansion into wine. A Méthode Champenoise. Napa Valley sparkling wine was also announced to launch in the near future, with additional varietals to follow. The rose was first announced during the June 20th restock of products from the As Ever brand. It included items from the original launch earlier in the year, including herbal teas, crepe baking mix, shortbread cookie mix and flour sprinkles, while introducing two new additions, apricot spread and orange blossom honey. Both product launches so far sold out within hours. We spent so much time making sure we had so much more inventory. That's why we took the time, and you guys are doing it again," the Duchess of Sussex said in a video on her Instagram stories. "We're nearly sold out on everything, and I can't believe it." Earlier this year, the Duchess of Sussex spoke to people about launching her new business, saying she doesn't consider herself an influencer. "I see myself as an entrepreneur and a female founder," she said, "and if the brand ends up influential, then that's great. So to the squad, let's keep lifting our Duchess. Let's keep celebrating her wins, and let's keep calling out the nonsense when we see it. Meghan Markle is a blueprint, and the world is finally waking up to that fact. And if you loved today's deep dive, don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and drop a super thanks if you want to help keep Royal Sussex Squad thriving. Your support helps us keep telling the truth, keep showing love, and keep pushing back against the noise with facts, fire and fierceness. Until next time, stay proud, stay loyal, and as always, we ride for Meghan and Harry always, as ever.